Good morning, LifePointe Alliance. My name's John.
And I'm Brody. And we want to welcome you here, especially if you're new, because we believe that LifePointe is a place to belong. You can scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen or visit lifepointealliance.org/new. It'll get you connected with the church and just give you some information that you need to know.
Yeah, that's a great first step to getting into the LifePointe family here.
Absolutely.
Another thing we do here on social media, we ask our social media team's question of the week. They have one every week. So this week's question was, and I've been busy, so I didn't see this until this morning, but I know exactly where I lie on it. Are you more of an early bird who loves getting up with the sun, or a night owl who stays up late? So I guess I fall into being an early bird. I kind of like getting up early. Most days I'm up at 4 a.m., so I'm up a couple hours before the sun is, a few hours before the sun is, depending on the time of the year. But I do like staying up late, like working night shifts. I've always liked the thought of doing that. And just I feel like the people who are around at night are like just more chill, more laid back, like nicer people. More
less grumpy.
Yeah, less grumpy. Because everyone in the morning is always so grumpy, I feel like. Mm-hmm. Which I can be that way too. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm definitely a night owl, except whenever I have to get up early to do something, I'm like, wow, I should be an early bird. But then it never sticks.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Because then you have to wake up early.
You got to get into the routine. You have to get into the routine. That's the only part with it.
I should try it.
Our votes on this were pretty close too. Team Early Bird was at 44%, and Team Night Owl was at 56%. And the comments were pretty much lining up with that as well. A lot of people just liking to sleep.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. I really need that about now. Anyways.
I can use some too.
You can get connected with us today by following us on social media at LifePointe Alliance.
Our sermons are available as podcasts. You can listen to them on any of your favorite platforms like Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. And this is a great way to watch any sermons that you missed.
Yeah.
Or just revisit old ones, because you always learn something new.
Yeah.
Or if you forget bits of it, it's great. And then we also have a YouTube channel, and you can watch sermons there and sermon clips. It's at LifePointe Alliance.
Absolutely. So, calling all seniors, you are invited to our Reconnecting Relationships Senior Adult Luncheon on Wednesday, August 19th. It's going to be at 11:30 a.m. here at LifePointe Alliance Church. You can come enjoy a great meal, meaningful conversation, and warm fellowship together. Just please bring a dish to share, and then sign up for that at lifepointealliance.org/event, just so that we know how many people are coming, how many dishes we're expecting to have.
That website, lifepointealliance.org/events, it's a great way to see all the events that are going on. It doesn't just have that; it has everything that's going on.
Yeah, that's just a general it gives you a general overview of like what's happening in like the next few weeks, next few months. So what else do we have going on here?
So Sunday, August 23rd, which is next week, a week from now. After the 11 a.m. service is the annual baptism and church family picnic at Clary's Lake. Everyone's invited for an afternoon of great food, fellowship, worship, and beautiful scenery. And there's going to be baptisms.
Yeah, and I think that's the best part about that. That's where I was baptized when I was a kid, and then later again as an adult. But whether you plan to attend the picnic or you're interested in being baptized, you can sign up at lifepointealliance.org/events. And before we go, Cecilia's got an announcement about an upcoming Testimony Cafe ministry, which she's going to talk more about during the service, and we'll meet you in there.
I'm Cecilia, and you might have gotten a piece of paper on your way in. If not, you're welcome to grab one on your way out. This is to be filled after some thought and prayer goes into it, but let me explain it to you. Also, probably tomorrow in the email update, you'll see a link to an online survey. You don't have to do both, just pick one. But it dawned on several of us some time ago that we want to grow the body of Christ by hearing each other's testimonies, by learning what God has done in your life, what wisdom God has imparted to you, maybe through your profession, maybe through crisis, whatever. And so we want to create a space in the Coffee Cafe periodically, maybe starting in October, where we can have a topic of the evening, where there will be coffee and a little bit of music entertainment, and then we'll go into a panel of 3 or 4 people that have a testimony to share about that topic, and then have some conversation about it. So I think it'll be a beautiful way for us to connect with each other. And you might not be a pastor or a Sunday school teacher that gets to share what God has taught you regularly, but this could be a great space to do that and for others to learn from you. So on the form, if you get one, there's a column for speaker, and that would be, if you feel like you have something you'd be willing to share, check that off and put your contact information at the bottom, and you'll get a phone call from one of us in about a month to just talk to you about your testimony and prepare for that. If there's topics that you would just like to listen and hear others talk about, whether or not they're in your current life or your past, or maybe something you think you might need for the future, check that off. And we're going to create like a little database of what people are interested in learning and sharing about. Does that make sense? Okay, so right now it's called the Testimony Cafe. I'll probably change the name because we want to invite our new neighbors up here. We want non-believers to come down and be moved by the love of God and the testimonies of people glorifying God through their own personal stories. So I look forward to that time. Okay, today...